Soldier here. Apparently, man, I swear, you check the microphone, you check all the stuff, and I did about a good 5 minutes all by myself because there's so many dang buttons. Anyway, this is Woo. This is Woo right here. Woo's talking about the Strat Camp webinar. That's going to be on March 12th. Next Wednesday. It's at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yes, it's in the middle of the week, right? So I have your attention, all right? I have your attention. Yeah, we got it. We're going to get straight to it. At the end of that webinar, you'll be able to tell me with confidence a trading plan based on the Strat, all right? Based on the Strat. Using all three universal truths, you'll be able to tell me a solid trading plan either for the next day or the next week, all right? That's what you get with the Strat Camp webinar. You also get a recording of that with your own questions, all right, and your own experience. I remember him talking about this. Let me go watch it again. All right. This is Woo. Woo's doing great things. We're going to be changing his name to Woo-ha here pretty soon. Woo-ha, I got you all in check. Most people don't know that one. That's from Busta Rhymes. Man, Busta Rhymes was Bus. He's good stuff. I got Kevin Bird. Bird is the word. I guess I'll do it again since I was talking to myself for about 5 minutes. Kevin Bird, I need some of y'all to change. I need you to send me a tweet, a DM that says, hey, I'm about to change my profile pic. I'm going to change my profile name, and I'm going to change everything about my Twitter, and get ready. Here's my public apology to Kevin Bird. He was asking me some questions. I didn't know who he was. I was like, who is this guy asking all these questions? Asking all these questions. Who is this? Boy, it was late at night one night, and I was reading these questions like, who is this guy? I'm about to blast this dude. And I'm like, then I started matching up what I'm seeing on the Strat Camp, the StratSoldier.com email and what I'm seeing on Twitter. I'm like, wait a minute. I start matching up information. I'm like, I think this is Kevin Bird. Man, all you had to do was start that conversation with, this is Kevin Bird. Bird is the word. I've been like, okay, you got my attention. So here's my public apology to Kevin. Man, I tell you what. That brings up my ebook From Zero to Trading. From Zero to Trading. That ebook is based was written solely for people that don't know anything about trading. All right, nothing, nada, zilch. All right, a lot of people don't want to talk about those first few steps. They go check out YouTube, and now they're in this YouTube rabbit hole about how to trade and what trading platforms are. What's the difference between trading software and trading, you're trading actual broker? What's the difference between options and shares? How to even find stocks. Like, that's all in the ebook, and it also comes with a bonus vid. And then if you look a little further, you might find crazy discount sale on the execution course, but you got to go check out the ebook first to do all that. That's to help out the beginners, all right? That's to help out the everyone's. Kevin Bird says I accept. Thank you so much, Kevin. I did feel bad. It took me a week and a half to figure it out. So I apologize, but I was like, oh man, who is this dude? Oh, that's why, sometimes that's why I try to be cool. You know what I mean? Because if somebody's wrong, it's going to be me first. So I try to be cool and try to talk things out and figure things out. And it's just like the Strat. I set my stops. If things aren't going the direction I thought it was going to go, the reversal, like Tesla, we're gonna be talking all about Tesla. If it's not going where I think it's going to go, you know what I mean? Cut it. Just cut it. All right. I'd rather look stupid now than look stupid then. Does that make sense? I had a history teacher tell me that a long time ago. Look stupid now. Hey man, that trade didn't work. Cut it. Look stupid now. Take that small loss instead of waiting until it's like stupid big loss. Now you're like, oh man, I should have got out. Well, you shoulda. Wait, there's 3 people that don't make money. Shoulda, coulda, and woulda. Neither one of those people make any money. My goodness. Technical difficulties. I was watching. I got my preview monitor. I'm watching my preview, and I see the chat rolling. I'm like, all right, everything's good. I'm talking, and then no, I wasn't talking at all. So I did my whole intro. I did the cool graphics and everything, and I didn't hit the go live button. So. Let's see who else we got out here. I got a couple more minutes to talk to you guys before I get into what's going on. We got Patricia Bacon in the house. Everybody loves bacon. Everybody loves bacon. Even food that you hate, you just wrap it in bacon and you're like, oh yes. Like some people don't even know what a chestnut is, but they know what it is when it comes to bacon, boy. That bacon fixes everything. Justin Davis is in the house. Good morning. Can't wait to see you on the Strat Camp webinar. We got Tim Presicci Percini. Tim, I'm calling you Tim. Ryan is in the house. Ryan's always here. How you doing, Ryan? We'll be going over what's going on in the markets from last week. We'll be talking about actionable signals for next week. We're going to be going over, I got a stocks news clip from Empowerment Assets, and that's what we're going to be doing. We're definitely going to be looking at some micro charts because this quarter, at the end of this month, the first quarter is over. Good Lord. Thank you so much. This first quarter is almost over. It's been hard. I don't care what anybody says. All the talks about tariffs, all the talks about, the jobs reports and, oh, these are Biden numbers. We're not going to deal with these anymore. These are Biden numbers. Oh, okay. All right. Let's see the new numbers. Terrible. All right. We don't talk politics on the weekend shift, but it's really hard to ignore it because what we're seeing on the news is definitely affecting the markets bad. Now we have this Bitcoin reserve thing. That went straight to the lows too. All right. So I thought Bitcoin and crypto was supposed to be outside of all this central government regulations and all that crap. Now we're starting to, we've gone so far the other way. Now we're bringing it back to the idea of the government's managing that stuff for us. Come on now. Come on. That doesn't make sense, right? Anyway, good morning. Let's talk about what happened last week. Tim said, you can't read. You can't read good. Well, I'm here for the stocks, man. I'm here to lead, not to read. Anyway, let's see what happened last week. Let's do it. All right. When I trade, I have all 4 time frames up just like this. I got the month, the week, the daily, and the 60. And this shows me what? Come on, kids. Say it. Say it out loud.
Time frame continuity.
That's right. Time frame continuity. And right now, let's go to, this is Zillow, Z. We got a hammer on the week on that. We'll check that out in just a second. But right now, we're going to go to SPY. So I got my watch list. You should have some similar watch list set up like this. And because this helps us not have that information overload, you know what I mean? So when JJ's on the mic and he's like, dude, things are going to the highs or to the lows, we know where to go. I got my 2 down on the month list. I got my 2 up on the month list. I got my weekly signals. I got my daily signals. Then I have the sectors. These are the main sectors Rob used to talk about. Now there's also like transports and banks. I necessarily don't have those in here because I don't trade those, so I don't care. Usual suspects is a watch list Rob used to use all the time. Usual suspects is stocks that don't really fit into a sector, but you hear them all the time. All right, that's for Tesla's an S&P 500 now, but Tesla's one of them. Tesla's one's that doesn't really fit in a sector. It's just throw it in there. People talking about it. Roblox doesn't really fit in a sector. Stick it in usual suspects. When you don't know what's going on, well, you're trying to figure out what's going on. Okay, the sector rotation doesn't really make sense. Where are they at? Maybe they're in some usual suspects. So go check that out. And then I got my macro charts and of course monthly signals. We'll be going over that. If you don't know, if you need stocks, if you don't know, let's just say you did buy that ebook from Zero to Trading, and I talk about where to find stocks in that. But if you need more, like I need a group. All right, you can check out SP 100 Index. There's 100 stocks in there, and it covers banks, it covers transports, it covers semiconductors, it covers healthcare, a lot, right? And if 100 stocks is too much, you can always go to Dow Jones, all right, DIA. There's only 30 stocks in that, all right, only 30 stocks. If you follow 8X Trades, excuse me, if you follow 8X Trades, he loves going to Dow, all right, he loves going to Dow. But we are going to go to the broader averages and look at SPY. Oh my goodness, I got to pop this chat out because I just missed out on the call out for the super chat from Sand Dollar. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sand Dollar. Thank you. Very good. He said, "Here's some coffee for you." Very good. Thank you, Sand Dollar. But the rule is you use one of those super chats. I'll stop what I'm doing and talk about what you want to talk about. All right. So thank you so much, Sand Dollar. If you want to talk about something, put it in the chat. We will talk about what you want to talk about. Now, right now, time frame continuity. Right now, we are stuck. We are stuck in this range right here on the weekly chart with this level of reclaim back here. All right, we are still stuck. All right. Let's look at the monthly chart real quick. Monthly chart, 2 down, 2-2 reversal, 3-2-2.
The 3-2-2.
Down on the month on SPY. Now, everybody's talking about blood in the streets and this is our opportunity for generational wealth. Like, oh, Sand Dollar hit me again. Thank you so much, Sand Dollar. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Sand Dollar. He says, we are here to listen to the Strat Soldier and to enhance our electronic intelligence to improve our trading edge. That's right. Thank you so much. Beach Bum in the house. Aaron Bailey, very cool graphic. Thank you. A little emoji. Thank you so much. Sand Dollar wants to double down on OKLO. I'm going to do that right after I talk about SPY. OKLO. So I got 3-2-2 down on the month.
The 3-2-2.
Everyone's talking about blood in the streets. Everybody's talking about, this is opportunity to buy for generational wealth. I'm so sick of hearing that term. But honestly, look at the month on SPY. We're not really getting totally wrecked yet. Once we start getting down into 540, if we get down to 500 even, 510. 500, once we start getting below 500, then it's not necessarily panic, but now it's like, okay, now we're in a fantastic like downside action, right? The downtrend is taking hold, all right? So right now, no one knows what's going on with tariffs. No one's going on. There's too much happening right now. It's too much happening too fast. The investors and the institutional buyers do not know where they really want to go. All right. They're just like, take my money out. Take my money out of AMD. Take it out of Tesla. Take it out of all these things because it's a mess. Bloomberg News did have some good, some good things to suggest, and the fact that this is a natural cool down from all this craziness that's been happening, and that makes sense. That makes a lot more sense. I just know for a fact just looking at this price, it's not totally getting wrecked, but it ain't going to the highs either. All right, I would say the more positive, we could start going sideways on this. We could get stuck in this 3 right here and just trade sideways for a few months. We've seen it before. We'll see what second quarter brings us. Let's go to the weekly chart. Again, stuck all in this level of reclaim back here. Stuck. All right, stuck. S-T-U-C-K. Stuck. All right, man.
Chop in here, folks.
All right, people talking about maybe it's 0 DTE that's causing this stuff. That's part of it. People are doing that stuff. But when things are ranging like this is also called ranging or trading sideways. It's not fun. It's not fun. All right, not fun at all. So cash is a position. You don't necessarily have to trade downside if you're not comfortable. So what we have here on the daily chart is everybody's selling. They said, take my money out. Give me my money. Take it out. All right. That's what we're doing. That's what's happening on the daily chart since February 19th. All right. The selling all right. Too much happening. Too much talk about tariffs. We're going to do tariffs. We're not going to do tariffs. We're out of Ukraine. We're going to help Ukraine. No, we're not. there's too much, the whole Doge thing, there's too much going on. The investors in the market and the money makers don't know what the overall trend is. So this could be a really nasty secondary trend that's happening here. Overall, you know, we're not getting killed so much on the month. Here's your 60s just dropping. Drop it like it's hot. Goodness gracious.
Fatality.
All right. Well, I really don't know where to go. It seems like everything's just bouncing all over the place. Well, go to a line chart. You can always change it to a line chart. If the candles are too much going on, you can't really see what's happening, make it a line chart. All right. And this only graphs the closes. You can change it to the opens if you want, but this graphs the closes of all the 60s. All right. Is that trend going up or down? Anybody? I know Sand Dollar. We're gonna get to your OKLO. Anybody in the chat? These are your 60s. Is this trend going up or down? What's up? Why not? What's up? Shree's in the house. The market is stuck. Come on now. In the chat. In the chat. Is this trend going up or down? Come on now. Come on. Well, we're waiting on people to put answers in the chat. If you're not live in the chat, do it. Get in here with us, all right? And then reshare that link. Let's get some people in here. Justin says down. Sand Dollar says SPY is down trend. And then Brent's in the house says down, all right? Down. That's easy to see, all right? That's easy to see. Notice I'm not talking about volume capitulation. I'm not talking about the MACD or the RSI. No, we're talking about the trend. What's the trend doing? Now, these are 60 minute. This is a 60-minute chart we're looking at. All right. So we know this is a major time frame, but it's it's also a smaller time frame. So if things are getting a little wonky and you don't know what's happening, change it to a line chart. Same thing here. Let's do that here with the weekly chart. Let's see what happens. Let's just see what it looks like. All right. Stuck. All right. Now it is easy to see the downtrend is definitely happening here. All right. Here is the SPY has given up all its gains from the election. All right. Here's back in November, December, you know, bam, yay, we got what we wanted in office. You know, down a little bit. Yay, everything's still great. Boo. All right, and we're all stuck in here. All stuck in here. Now, if it starts getting below here and starts getting out of this range, we know that it's coming out. It's definitely coming off the top of the broadening formation and moving to the lows, all right? So if things get weird and you don't know what's happening, change it to a line chart. Change it to a line chart. That's so easy to do. Justin says higher highs and lower lows. That's right. Higher highs, lower lows. Mic check. BN Cruz is in the house. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, that's a little better. Good morning, downtown Shirley Brown. Why not? Why not you get 200 points for that one. That's good. Downtown Julie Brown. I don't want to date myself, but only a few people know what that is. Trading sideways. That's right, range bound. Top of the morning. Let's see here. Okay, so Sandal wants to talk about OKLO. So we talked about SPY. All right, we talked about 322 down on the month, stuck on the week, and definitely selling on the days in the 60s. We also talked about how to use a line chart to, get some bearings on what's happening. All right, if things get messy. Dow Jones doing the same thing, stuck. QQQ doing a little worse. All right, completely out of this range. Completely out of this range. To the lows. That's for real. All right. And going back to the time frame continuity, shooter in force, 3-2 down, shooter in force on the month so far to the lows. That means there's sellers on the month, there's sellers on the week. They're taking this down. And anytime the dailies in the 60s were all the same, all four time frames were the same color, that was full time frame continuity to the downside, all right? I don't need an indicator to tell me this is going to the lows. All right, sorry for the delay, Sand Dollar. Let's go to OKLO. I still don't know what this stock is or what it does. Put it in isn't this a nuclear thing maybe? Anyway, let's go to, since we want to look at this, let's go to insiders. This is a widget on TrendSpider. This is the only people I've seen that use this. So we got some buyers here we got some buyers here in December 23rd for, you know, what was it? What's that say? $5,000 in stock. You know, $5,000. Someone put some money in that. We got some people that were gifted some shares and then some awarded some shares here. So there's buyers in here, but it ain't showing up in the price right now. You know, we got to, you know, it's not really showing up in the price. It's going to the lows. The market's dragging everything down. So right now, shooter and force on the month, taking it down. The target on this one, it's $20.94. If this thing starts reversing back up, you know what to do. Right now to the lows, all right?
Fatality.
All right, to the lows, OKLO, and it's been doing that. And you can see the reconfirmation on with the money flow index. They said, take my money out. Get it out now. Take my money out of this. So no actionable signal for next week, but definitely the target for the month is $20.94. Now, $Sand an experienced trader. He's been doing it for a while, and he also loves scalping. All right, so what Sand is probably more than likely going to do is keep working this to the downside, and then as we have these revisions, we have these reversions back to these throwbacks, pullbacks back to the upside. You know, he'll be working that as well. That's a good point. Since I'm talking about that, when the trend is going up. When the trend is going up and then there's like, it starts moving back down, that's a throwback. All right. So when the price is moving up and then it moves down and then continues, that is a throwback. All right. When the trend is going down and then it moves up a little bit back to the mean, and then that's a pullback. All right. Everybody uses pullback, the term pullback, wrong. When the trend is going up and it comes down, that's a throwback. When the trend is going down and it goes back up, that's a pullback. All right. And that's all referring to the price going back to the mean. All right. The average price. All right. So throwback, pullback, Google it. Those are terms you can Google. Pullback, throwback. All right. Learn that stuff. Learn it for real. To the lows, OKLO. OKLO's reactors can be fueled by recycled waste and can operate for years without refueling. Years. It's like Back to the Future 2 when the DeLorean comes in. And then it lands, and then the doc gets out and starts putting a bunch of garbage into the back, and he pours that beer into that little fuel thing, and then the DeLorean starts back up. That's what that is. Okay, that makes sense to me. Wow, that all just came really fast too. You know, sometimes I connect the dots. Yes. Improve. Yeah, we are here to improve our mission readiness capabilities. Heck yeah. Excellent. JJ says, Sand says, excellent. That's exactly what that is. Fantastic. Sand also says he has no bias on this. He enjoys trading calls and puts. If you are a first-year trader, stay away from options for the first year. Take some courses. Do some paper trading. Learn how to do options without real money for a while. All right. And then what I've seen, the most effective thing I've seen people do with options when they do start trading options, they have one account just for stocks. They have the other account for options. All right. I've seen that, and people do that, and they're good at it. All right. And it kind of takes the edge off of, oh man, I can't buy any more stocks because I lost these options over here. I gotta wait. You know what I mean? It takes the edge off on that kind of stuff. So that's one way. That's a method. That's one way of saying, okay, I'm at one account where I'm just trading stocks. I got another account. This is one I'm doing options on. All right, I'm working these options. Now your options may be more. You know, you might have You might have amazing time trading options, and then your stocks account is just moving up slowly. All right, that's fine too. That's cool. Maybe you're just sitting in cash on your stock account while you're working options to the other side, up and down, all that stuff. Yep, mental trades, paper trades on options for months before. Oh, okay. Sandollar says he was mental trades and paper trades on options for months before he started using real money. All right, thank you so much for sharing that, Sandollar. Very good, very good. Let's see here. That's my time for this segment. Let's get to some actionable signals. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Yep. Here we go. Very smart guy says offshore drilling stocks caught at bid yesterday. Could do something that looked like they've been destroyed last year. Give me a stock. Give me a stock that does offshore drilling. Offshore drilling. All right. Brent says, great, Scott. Yeah, put some tickers in there. Put some tickers in the chat. We're going to be looking at for actionable signals for next week. And also, if you use one of them super chats, I will talk about what you want to talk about first. All right. Let's see here. There's some big ones right down here. Super chat. It's like a tip jar. And there's some little ones in there, some big ones in there. All right. Whatever you want to talk about, put the tickers in the chat or ask questions, and I'll stop what I'm doing to talk about what you want to talk about. All right. I got some in here. We'll go to those first. I definitely want to look at the week and look at the sectors, but I got VAL. You guys are excited, so I'm going to be excited too with y'all. The easiest way to ride a horse is, ride it where it's actually going. Anyway, hammer on the month on Valaris. All right, hammer on the month. That's what I'm talking about. Woo, that's a hammer. That's a hammer. If you watched the show last week, I was talking about, is that a hammer or not a hammer? That's a hammer. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Beautiful. What did JJ say last week? Top 33%. All right, of that candle. Now, I don't want you to get like a ruler and you're like, is that top 33%? And you're measuring. You don't need to do all that. Just remember, just memorize what this looks like. Beautiful. Heck yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hammer on the week. And if that hammer goes in force above, let me make that yellow. The blue is for my levels of reclaim. But for here, hammer in force above $37.68. The magnitude's 41. Oh yeah. Now, you can see it coming off the bottom of the broadening formation on the day, and you can also, oh shoot, Justin said, all right, we got Val, great, thanks. Give me super chat, heck yeah. If this thing goes in force at $37, it gets to $41. That's some good money. I don't care if you're trading options. I don't care if you're trading shares. That's some good money. Me, I want to buy those shares. Why? Because this thing used to be somebody. All right, get me back up to $84. All right, get me back up in there, but we got to wait. All right, right now, let's get back into this level of reclaim back here on the month at $42. Let's get up to 63. That'll take out all these targets right here. Let's see what they want to do. VAL, bam, put it on the weekly signals. And Justin said, give me. He says, just want to say thank you for your, oh yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Whatever you want to talk about, throw it in the chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Bitcoin last week. Okay, I think I can look at Bitcoin here. I really do appreciate that. And we're going to take you where you need to be, Justin, this week, SDRL. All right. SDRL also hammer on the week, but look at this month. Come on, man. Come on, not you. I'm talking about Seadrill. Oh, Seadrill. This is one of them offshore drilling things. They were like, yay, we're making money. We're finding all the stuff. No, we're not. We're not finding anything. Everything sucks. Take my money out of this. Nice broadening formation you got there on the month. Good Lord. But hey, there's a hammer on the week. All right, it could do something. All right, let's look at this. Okay, we don't have a lot here. We got Marcel that got 1,000 restricted stocks on this. All All right, not a whole bunch, but somebody's doing something in here, insiders. All right. All right, well, we got some news here. Let's see what they got. We got some financial maintains buy on Seadrill. All right, these guys say that the BWS says Seadrill is a buy, maintains $80 price target. All right, and this has been Ziga News in TrendSpider. So okay, all right. So if that thing goes in force above $25. All right, the magnitude, $25.67. Don't do anything until it gets above $25.67. The magnitude's 29. Now, you could probably get some options on this. Maybe, maybe not. Not sure. Got to go look at it. But for me, I would buy some shares on this at 25. All right, we get to 29. Cool. We get to 38. Very cool. Because I'm waiting for $80, right? The top of the broadening formation on this is 54. Let's go to the month. Let's go to the month because that's kind of hard to see on the weekly chart. Yeah, 56. All right, 56. All right, so $56. They said 80. So that's way up here. This $80 is imaginary numbers. Sorry, that's imaginary numbers. And the strat, we want to use these previous, the tops of the previous candles or the bottoms for actual price targets. All right, so the highest we can get right now is $56. That's a realistic target. $80, that's Fugazi. You know what I mean? That's the imaginary stuff way up here. It could happen. It could, who knows? But if you got in here at $25 and you held till 36 and it hits target, that's awesome. And it continues moving up. Now it's at 56. It doesn't look like it's going to get to 80, but you definitely got in at 25 and that's at 56. And it starts trading sideways way up here, trying to get to 80, trying to do something. Let's just say it goes back down to 40, and now it's moving back up to 60. Now these are monthly charts, and starts. You don't care. You don't care. Why? Because you got in down here at $25. Let it dance around and be silly up in here because you way down in here. All right. That's how Rob used to talk about trading. All right, and that's easier to do with shares. People want to trade like leaps and all that stuff and options. I'm not saying you can't. I'm saying it's a little more difficult. So we'll put that on the watch list for next week. It's got some news and it's got an actionable signal on the week. That's what I'm talking about. Beautiful. All right, Uber. Someone said, give me Uber. Uber, hammer on the week, and hammer on the week, inside on the month. Inside on the month, hammer on the week. All right, it's been a while since I looked at Uber, but hammer on the week. I don't know if we got some sports events or like concerts coming up. Maybe people want to jump in an Uber. If that hammer goes in force at $77.74, and the target right there, the first target is 78. The second target's 82. Now, honestly, if this thing goes in force at $77.74, that's definitely going to hit that first target like immediately. All right. And then the second target is 82. Now, there's another strat group out there that's going to say, well, what you want to do is drop all the way down to the 60s and find something in here that's going to trigger the daily, and it's going to trigger the week, and then it's going to trigger the month, and it's going to trigger the quarter, then it's going to trigger the year, then it's going to trigger the... Come on now. That's not what Rob used to talk about. All right? Rob used to talk about look for them actionable signals. We look for combinations. All right? If this thing goes in force, hammer in force on the week, all right, you're in. Now, yes, you want to have your daily and your 60 be the same time frame. All right, you want them to be green. I'm sorry, you want to be the same condition. You want them to be green. All right, you don't want to get in on a gap up on at $79 and this thing's going down red on the day in the 60s. You don't want that. All right, but if this thing's 2-2 reversal back up on the week, you definitely want to make sure your daily's good and your 60's good, and then find a way. If you don't take this signal initially on the week, definitely look for a reversal on the 60s to get in, All right? But this is our signal. This is what we're looking at. All right? $77.74. All right? Not some weird thing down here. Well, the 60 minutes going to trigger the 4 hour, which is going to trigger the daily, which is going to trigger the... Come on now. The only thing, it's not a pet peeve. I don't like the word pet peeve. Pet peeve means it's a nuisance. The biggest thing that irritates me and to no end is when people are out here teaching other people the strat wrong. We're not looking for some silly domino effect. All right. Someone said, give me GD. There's all kind of, GD. This is a family show. What is this? General Dynamics. Oh, okay. General Dynamics. That's good. It is hammer in force on the month. Ooh, I like that. This is a good find right here. There's definitely reversing off the lows on the widening formation on the week. And here's your days. Reconfirmed by the money flow index. Here's your 60s. Yes, this is a good one. Put that on the week. No actionable signal for next week, but we're going to put this on the monthly signals. Who put that in there? Bien Cruz. Ooh, Bien Cruz. Thank you, Bien. She's also was in a Strat Camp webinar, and she's doing great. This proves it right here. So we're going to put that on the weekly signals watch list, and we're going to put that too up on the month watch list. All right. General Dynamics. What's our news on General Dynamics? Raises price targets to 261. Ooh, okay. All right. That's way past that now. That was good. Anything else in here? Let's go look at insiders. Insiders, what are they doing? Ooh, all right. Only one person selling. This person right here. That was back in. No, that was March 5th. Was it Phoebe? Phoebe said, get my money out. You guys can't see that. There it is. Phoebe said, give me my money. I'm out. Give me my 8.6 million. I'm out. I'm out. That's cool. All right, she's paying for college. But that same thing with Greg. Greg said on March 5th, give me my, hold on. Can you guys see that? Greg said, give me my $930,000. Give me my money. Give me my money. All right. But a lot of people awarded stocks in here on March 5th. That was a big day here on this. Very cool. All right. That was this week. Wow. I mean, a lot of people getting in on this. So, and it's also showing up in the price. Good catch, Bien Cruz. Very cool. Thank you so much on that. So no actionable signal for next week. What you can do is if this goes 2 up on the week, still moving, doesn't mean you missed the move. It means wait for a reversal on the daily chart, maybe a 2-1-2 continuation up, maybe a 2 down, 2 up. You know, you can even get you can even catch a reversal on the 60-minute and go, okay, they took some profits and consolidated for a 3-1-2 reversal back up. Now I'm in. All right, that would put you in on green on the 60-minute, green on the daily, and then green on your weekly. All right, that's a different situation than trying to catch some domino effect crap. All right, this is what I was just talking about, is using using that combinations and reversals to get in on what's already happening on the month. All right, what's already happening on the month. What else we got? We got Teslers. We might as well do it. We might as well just rip off the Band-Aid and talk about Teslers. Now, I'm in this thing too. But look at the selling. We've been looking at this. We've been looking at the insiders on Tesla. Let me move my big old head over here because we've been watching this again on TrendSpider. I've never seen this widget on anybody else. All right, this guy's buying and selling at the same time. He's trading this stuff. But the last person, I think you can go back. The last person that was awarded was Elon Musk. Right here, gift Elon Musk for. On December 30th of 268,000 shares. Here's your Christmas present, Elon. That's what they said there. But selling, all selling. Now it's showing up in the price, all right? They said, get my money. Give me my money. All right?
Finish him.
To the lows. Tesla has they have given back all their gains from the election. All right, from the election, they have taken them. They out. Take my money out. All right. I don't care. We don't talk about politics, but the investors and the investors, everybody, they do not like the fact that Elon is working with the government. I mean, that's what this is. That's what this is showing. All right. Get my money out of this. That's what they're saying. That's what they're doing. All right. So let's see if Mr. Musk, like, I don't know, maybe pivots a little bit and starts paying attention to his company. Now, interesting thing is Tesla does make vehicles, but they're listed as a software company. All right, that's interesting. I got into an argument with somebody about this a few years ago. Tesla says they are a software company, not a vehicle company. So I'm getting some other comments about, you know, Tesla's going to back down to $8, like Ford, like GM, like all these vehicles. Tesla's a little different. All right, now Tesla's like spread out, like they do all kind of like stuff, like Tesla robots and all this other stuff. So yeah, someone had a really good funny analogy. It's like Tesla, the vehicles are like the side hustle. The vehicles are the side hustle. So I see. Thank you, timer. Timer's letting me know I'm talking too much, but right here, Tesla, all back in this level of reclaim. We got back to the highs. You can see that clearly at kind of hard to see with our numbers, 264. All right, and we went through this level of reclaim back here, took out all these targets. All right, back to 402, hit the highs of the broadening formation at 40.88. Man, oh, so good. Just shares too. I was showing you guys that stuff. Just shares. Up big money on this, and they said take my money out. Now, if you're using the PSAR for the third method of managing your opening positions, and you're like, I'm not doing anything until this thing is above, you know, the monthly chart. I mean, you're holding on to some pain here, but hey, you know, that's still the strat too. You're like, I'm not getting out to 185. Like, oh dang. But scratching my head on that one. But hey, that is still method number 3 on, you'll learn about that on the Strat Camp webinar. All right, the Tesla. So a lot of people are saying this is a generational wealth buying opportunity. That's really hard to say because it's all BS. I hate the term. I don't like the term generational wealth. Some people know what that is, and they're doing that. They're really like, you know, moving forward on that and creating that generational wealth. But there's a lot more into that than just like buying some stock at a dollar amount and just, you know what I mean? There's more to it. Same thing with Bitcoin and all this other stuff. All right. If you are looking for some generational wealth, but you're spending all your paycheck like you're waiting on the next paycheck, like you just, oh, I got my check, spend it all, swipe that card. You ain't thinking about generational wealth. All right. You think about you trying to hit the jackpot. All right, you trying to. That's what people are really talking about. All right, and you know I don't like talking about gambling. So if you bought in on this and you're down here at 232, maybe you bought down here, maybe you did buy down here at 185. You know, just, you know, it stinks. It does stink to see this happen. All right. But let's go look at, and we're coming back to Tesla, but let's look at PLTR, Palantir. You can ask JJ, we used to make fun of Palantir so bad. Now they're selling. Look at this. The insiders are like, get my money out of this. We made our money. Anyway, Palantir, we made fun of Palantir for months. All right. All the way back in here. You're like, you think you're getting your money back from $44.45? Never. All right, we made fun of this for a long time, but then May 2023, they got their stuff together. All right, got a little bit of markup. We got some accumulation right here, and then bam, here's the move. All right, that's the move. We're in the zone. The mustard's off the hot dog. All right, got all the way up to 125. Now it's sitting in here inside on the month, but it can't happen. All right. It can happen. So whoever's down in here at $24, they do not care that Palantir is now at $84. They don't care. All right. They don't care. Why? Because they're like, it's going to bounce. It's going to move around in here, be nasty. All right. Let's go look at one more example. Netflix. I know I see the chat rolling. Hold on. I'm trying not to get on a tangent, but it's all about Tesla right now. I'm talking about Tesla. Netflix. All right. If you go, I was on a Twitter Spaces with Trade Out Loud and Jason Krutsky. That's where I met him for the first time. And let's take some stuff off these charts. And we talked about Netflix. Netflix was doing all of this. All right. Everything was going to lows in 2022. So don't give me that. They were putting out woke content. It wasn't that. It was everything was going to the lows, all right? Everything. They were putting a lot of money in production into movies, and it cost a lot of money. And they were doing things with passwords and making sure people not sharing accounts and things like that. There was a lot of changes happening in Netflix. Then and I talked about this in May 2022. I said if this thing gets above 205.56 and you bought just a couple shares, you could, and we finally get up in here at $600, that's a good buy. All right, that's a good buy. And everybody got on there and was like, yeah, that's a good idea. And it took a while to do that, but it finally did it. All right, now I'm talking about Tesla right now, but I'm showing you Netflix. I'm showing you the broadening formation on Netflix. All right, back up now, now trading $891. You got in at 205. You don't care it's at 891. You don't. All right. All right. One more example. One more example is Meta. Meta. We're still talking about Tesla here. All right. But Meta. Looking at the broadening formation on Meta. I'm not talking about fair market, fair value gaps or some kind of weird, if you would have got it here when the MACD crosses here and the exponential moving averages, if they just crossed here and you would have bought here when the histogram did that. I'm not talking about any of that. I'm talking about trading what's actually on the charts. All right. 2 down, 2 up on the monthly chart back in, that goes in force on December 2022. Everything, remember 2022, everything was going to the lows. Go look at it, everything, okay? And Rob was making fun of Meta too. Like, you want to, because this was Facebook. You want to kill, he used to say, you want to kill a stock, change the name of the company to Meta, all right? Now you can virtually lose all your money. All right, I'm on video saying that too, all right? But then December 2022, if you would have bought this, just a couple shares at 119.95, 119.45, 119.45, just a few shares, 1 or 2. All right, this thing moved all the way back up to 735. All right, triangle they out. All right.
Triangle they out. They will.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I got a buddy out here. I know, probably doesn't want me to give me all his information out there, so I'm not gonna. But he started a trading group with his grandkids, all right, and his kids. And, whoever wants to be in the group, you could be in the group. This is the kind of stuff he wants the group to do, I'm sure. All right, get in at 119, boom. All right, that's the kind of stuff the trading group wants to do. Now it's 2-2 reversal down on the month, but hey, whoever got down here at the 119 and held, they don't give a crap. They don't care. All right. Now let's go back to Tesla. We're all still talking about Tesla. I'm rambling a little bit. Let's go back to Tesla. All right. There's a lot of people saying this is a great buying opportunity. Now in the Strat, what do we say? We say wait for the reversal. Wait for the reversal. So just wait. If you're not already in this thing, let's just say you're at 195 or 230 or something like that, and it's not a losing position. Wait for this thing to reverse on the week at a minimum. Wait for it to reverse on the week. All right. Because even though this is continuously going down, you can see people trying to put their money in this thing on the money flow index. That's why I like seeing this, because yes, the market is going, the stock is moving down, but you can see people keep wanting to put their money in this. They don't think it's completely dead. All right, they're putting some money in here. Now the insiders are like, get my money out. All right, and that's what's showing up in the price off the top of the broadening formation on the week and the month. So that's not a surprise. So we'll see what they want to do here. Now, if this thing gets above, let's just say next month they get their act together and it goes above $300, or we have a reversal in here somewhere on the week or the month, we'll be talking different. All right. Remember the 4 C's of time frame continuity. All right. Control, confirm, conflict, and change. I always got to make sure I'm doing my fingers right. Control. Who has control? All right. The buyers or the sellers. What time frames are reconfirming each other? All right. Conflict. Do we have a mix of buyers and sellers on the week or the month, or is the daily and the 60 overriding the month and the week, you know, or vice versa? What's happening here? And then change. All right. So right now, when everything was full time frame continuity upside, it was awesome. But then when the days were dragging down the week and the week dragging down the month, you had change. Now it's full time frame continuity to the downside. All right. Anytime the days in the 60s were all the same color as the month and the week, that was full time frame continuity to the downside. It will change. The question is when. All right. So is this a generational wealth buying opportunity? Maybe. All right. Maybe. But we'll see what they want to do next month. All right. Let's go to the yearly chart. Kind of talking too much about Tesla, but going to the yearly chart, quarterly chart. We talked about quarterly charts, the macro charts. Daggone it. Anyway, the quarterly charts. All right. Check it out. All right. 2-2 reversal back up on the quarter, and you got in at 201 back in the third quarter 2024. You're still doing okay. It's still a winning position. It ain't fun right now watching this thing go all the way back down, but it's still a winning position. All right, macro charts. But on the year, ooh, they're trying really hard to give it all back, but it's inside year. It could keep doing this all year. All right, so let's be patient with this. Let's be patient. Don't just jump in, and if you have a winning position, you know what I mean. You want to manage your positions, but you don't necessarily just jump out either. NVIDIA, shakeable signals. I like that. Shakeable, snackable signals. I like that. Snackable signals. NVIDIA, not doing much to the lows. Take my money out of this. All right. We got some buyers in here. March 3rd. It might change. We got some buyers in here. All right. But for the most part, taking their money out of this thing. Someone give me BK. Is that Burger King? Is BK Burger King? Please be Burger King. It's not. It's not Burger King. It's the Bank of New York. All right? The Bank of New York. Where's my money? Give it to me. All right. Overall trend, primary trend is to the highs. Outside week to the downside. No actionable signal for next week. We'll see what they want to do here. All right. You can see right here on the insiders, a lot of people, getting in on this. So that's good. Someone said BABA. I've been hearing a lot about BABA as well. BABA to the highs. No, nothing on the insiders on this. That's interesting. So let's go to the news just for funsies, just to have something to talk about. What's going on with Alibaba stock on Thursday? All right, shares are trading higher Thursday after Alibaba Cloud introduces a new compact reasoning AI model. Cool. All right. So to the highs. All right. 2 up on the month. Let's make sure it's up on the 2 up on the month list. Let's make sure, because we want to categorize our stocks, organize our stocks by condition. So when the market's going to the highs, I know where to go. I want to go where the buyers already are. All right, so BABA, no actionable signal for next week, but still good. You could be in that. Give me, I don't know if I can look at Bitcoin. Maybe we can. I know we can look at crypto stuff too. BTC, USD. Oh, yeah. Okay. Looks like it's going to let us do it. All right, there's some news here. I don't know much about the whole Bitcoin thing, but I do know the Strat and the overall trend is still to the highs. Inside on the month, inside on the week. Let's see what they want to do. This thing's moving right now. Ooh. That thing is moving right now. Wow. All right, inside on the month, inside on the week. No more aggressive participation group. All right, here's your 60s. You can see it's all just kind of trading sideways. All right, trading sideways. They don't know what they want to do. Inside on the month, inside on the day. So what we have right here is the no-no zone. The no-no zone. All right, inside on the month, inside on the week, inside on the daily, and it's inside on the 60s. That's the no-no zone. All right, that means do nothing with this. Wait. Inside on the month, inside on the week, inside on the daily, inside on the 60s. That is the no-no zone. Don't touch it. No touchy. All right? Google, man, I'm behind. Google, I'll give you a couple more, and then let's see if we got some bonus time this time. I don't know. Last week we didn't do bonus time. Hammer on the week in Google. We'll see what they want to do here. Not a lot. Google faces congressional scrutiny as House panel demands internal communications on government pressure. YouTube was a direct participant in the federal government's censorship regime. Sometimes you got to be dramatic or it's not fun, right? Yeah, there's a lot of, Google's a monopoly, there's a lot of news here. Let's go see what the insiders are doing. Ooh, insider says sell. Well, we got some people in here. We got some gifted in here. We got some stuff in here, all right? So, hammer on the week in Google. Looks kind of newsy. If that thing goes in force at 174, the high is 183. That's your target. We'll put that on the weekly watch list. Bam. Let's see if there's any more in here. Where's the Strat Soldier Discord? And there's some. Hold on. Let me see if I can do this without messing the whole show up. There's a couple Discords you can join. All right. Let me see if I could do this without messing the whole show up. Let me do this. Let me come back to this, Anthony. Let me come back to this, man. I used to work for Once Upon a Time back in Texas. Okay, Sandollar, very cool. BKR, sorry, my bad. BK, ticker for bank. Yeah, could be BKR. Offshore drilling. Oh, okay, BKR. Oops. BKR for offshore drilling to the lows. All right, but we got some awards in here. We got some people wanting to do some stuff in here, so we'll see what they want to do. Right now, 2-2 reversal down on the month. Let me put this in here from. I'm in 2 Discords. All right, 2 Discords. Discord not really my thing. So I do talk, I do things, but not really my thing. So. You can come see me over at the DJ Steady B Discord. I'm gonna put that in here right now. Why DJ Steady B? Because I sponsor a DJ Steady B. When I'm watching these charts, looking at charts, I like listening to music. So DJ Steady B, I chose him. DJ Steady B, I choose you. And then another one is Mighty Soldiers. I've been in Mighty Soldiers for a long time. Beach Bum is in there with me, so I'm gonna stick that one in there too. Follow both if you want. And the only reason I really don't, I was saying I don't participate so much in there is because the conversation's slow in there. If you want, but hey, if you're in there, it's free. Both of them are 100% free. You start that conversation. We want to talk about stocks. We want to talk about signals. As the more participation I see in there, the more engagement you're gonna get. All right, I will definitely say that. If you're putting it in there, we're gonna talk about it. All right, it's kind of like, I ain't getting no attention over here. You know what I mean? So I'm like, let's just wait. All right, let's just wait. But that's 2 Discords that are 100% free, 100% free. That's Mighty Soldiers. All right, they also do other stuff for stocks, and then DJ Steady B. If you like music, if you like funny memes and things like that, outside of the Strat Soldier channel. There's some stuff in there too. All right, and then JJ, I'll stick you in there too, JJ. And then JJ's also in there. JJ also has Discord. He's got the reminiscences of Sepia Group in there, and he's keeping it alive. We'll put that in there too. Booyah, booyah. All right, full-time coaching, and he does live sessions as well. All right, and it ain't gonna be free forever. All right, JJ's got to keep the lights on, so I would get in there now. Get in there now. So JJ's link is in. JJ's been trying to join, but let me just go. Okay. I don't know. We'll see what's going on there. I'll give you guys some bonus time because you guys are here. Let's do this. All right, we're going to go back to look at the charts. We're going to look at stocks news. We're going to look at some more actionable signals for next week. But for the people that tuned in on time, we're going to end it on time for you. All right, so you can go out there and do good things with your family. Go take them to the zoo. All right, it's getting warm outside. Take them to the zoo. Take them to the park. Go do something. Get a shovel. Show them how to dig a hole. Yeah. Hey, kids, you know what we used to do before the internet? We used to dig holes. Check it out. You might be surprised. So you might unlock some talents in your kids. They'll be like, hey, I love digging holes. Take them fishing. Go do something with your family. I not only just trade the strat, I live it. This is a lesson I got from Rob a long time ago. I don't just trade the strat, I live it. All right. So if there's don't get triangled out on your personal relationships. All right. I already talked about me and Kevin Bird in the beginning of the show. Sometimes things trade sideways. And you're like, I don't know what's happening here. All right. Am I going to get in or get out? What am I doing here? All right. And all it takes is just one simple backup, assess the situation, and then make that right action to get it going back to the upside. Get that thing reversing back to the upside. All right. If it is 2-2 down on the week, it's been a bad week. 2-2 down on the month, there's something you can do. All right. And then throughout your day, let's just say you're having a great Saturday morning, and then around 3 o'clock, your kids decide to go crazy, and then you have your brothers, sisters, cousins, uncle call you, and there's a problem with a flat tire 40 miles away, and you need to go help him, and everything's nasty. It's only reversing down just for a couple hours. It's about your mindset and your attitude. You can get that thing reversing back to the upside. But if you have the mentality to go, okay, all right, this is just a rough 60 minutes. All right, 3 p.m. was rough. All right, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The rest of the night, it's been good. All right, we just had a rough patch. All right, that's the mindset that I'm talking about. All right, and that is still the strat. All right, so don't get triangled out on your personal relationships. Go do something good for someone else. And then, but it's okay to cut losers too. All right, this ain't working. I thought we was friends. Cut that position. That's okay too. All right, so go check out thestratsoldier.com. All right, go check out thestratsoldier.com. I have a webinar coming up on March 12th. I also have a one-on-one session. Nix that. Sorry, someone's already claimed that one-on-one session. All right, those one-on-one sessions, just me and another person, and we have a conversation. We look at what you're doing, and we figure out what you're good at, and we help you stop doing the stuff you're not good at. All right. Well, I keep trying to do these rev straps. I love these rev straps on the 15-minute. Yeah, okay, I get it. I know you see them. You're really good at seeing them, but you're actually really good at taking 2-2 reversals on the week and then working those things with shares. That's what I'm seeing, what you're showing me. All right. You're not really good at the 15-minute stuff just yet. All right. Let's work on it. Those are the kind of conversations we have. I don't need to know your account size and all that stuff. All right, the strat works on anything. All right, if you can't do it on a small account, you definitely can't do it on a big account. All right, so get in there with Strat Camp webinar. There's only 9 slots left. Only 9. All right, only 9 slots, and that's a small class, so you get the attention that you need. And at the end of that webinar, you will be able to tell me a trading plan for the next day or the next week based on all 3 universal truths of the strat. You will know exactly what you're doing. All right, we're going to eliminate all the guesswork. Hey, this could be your chance. All right, get in there. Don't mess around. So that's it for the weekend shift. I'm gonna give some bonus time for the people that are still in here. So if you need to go do something, it's okay to close your laptop, turn me off. That's okay. For other people that's still in here, let's do some more. Let's do it. All right, let's look at the stocks news for February and March. All right, let's do it. That's from Car Dave. Let's look at some news.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this weekend shift from Strat Soldier. Make sure you guys lock in on the key strategies and the setup that he gives you and the quality guests that he invites on his show. Whether they're talking about options, futures, or long-term investment, I come in and I bridge the gap with weekly, quarterly, and monthly news. Let's dig and dive into these earnings reports. Wow, the tech sector. Please, ladies and gentlemen, follow the tech sector. Their earnings reports is very important. It's a key ingredient to actually seeing what the tone in the market is. Are we going to be bearish? Or are we going to be bullish? Let's talk about some of the big boys and the big girls on Wall Street when it comes to turn to investing. Warren Buffett is sitting on cash. No other major investor is investing right now because stocks is at an all-time high. For example, Microsoft is investing a lot of their free cash, which is cash flow, into nuclear power plants to help innovate their company and look appealing to new investors and old investors. Alphabet, which is Google, they dominate the search engine. Amazon. Wow, what can we say about Amazon? It's multifaceted. Amazon delivered on multiple levels. Prescription, food, gadget, tech, anything that you can name, Amazon is delivering to. Now let's talk about Apple. iPhones, iPads, iMac. Apple is setting the tone as we move forward in the future. Apple is going to be releasing a new iPhone to actually bridge the gap. It's going to be cheaper. Let's see if there's going to be a large demand for this product to actually help Apple accelerate. Now, it's other technicals and it's other industries that we need to pay close attention to, which is the financial and the industrial. Let's talk about the banking sector. We had a banking run for a while. That means Chase, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, and so many other banks. So far, they did pretty well, coming from December into January and leading up into February. Now, what I want to talk about, ladies and gentlemen, is the healthcare sector. Wow. The healthcare sector, we know, is a $1 trillion business. So guess what? They are in business to treat, cure on multiple levels. But I want you guys to lock in on what just happened with UNH, United Health. They are investigated by the United States government for fraud when it comes to Medicaid and Medicare. Lock in on those news, ladies and gentlemen. It will give you an opportunity to either long-term buy or trade in the options world, right? Puts a call. Now, as earnings continue to keep on ticking on, we have a big behemoth, which is reported in this coming week. This is NVIDIA, ladies and gentlemen. NVIDIA can shake the market with their what? EPS expectation and revenue expectation and forward guidance. Now, your key takeaways, ladies and gentlemen, the next 3 months is going to be very critical to what? Both microeconomics indicators and also corporate earnings, as they provide you a direction as we move into spring, ladies and gentlemen. So make sure you guys keep an eye on performance. Make sure you guys keep an eye on who's buying, who's selling. It's going to set the tone, and then you guys can actually look at the sentiment of the market. Now, other few things that I want to talk about. I want you guys to understand that the Federal Reserve makes policy. We know that Powell is the key figure, right? We know he's the chair. But you have 12 other members that actually helps him make his decision. They come together, they discuss what's going to happen and what they're looking for moving forward. Now, please, ladies and gentlemen, if you're trading futures, if you're trading options, if you're buying shares, make sure you guys do your due diligence. Fundamentals is key, ladies and gentlemen. It puts you in position to be successful. And as quiet witching is approaching, ladies and gentlemen, I want you guys to understand this is reference to the expiration of 4 types of derivatives: index futures, index options, stock futures, and stock options. Let's think about this for a second, ladies and gentlemen. What is moving the market and what's not moving the market? Donald Trump is finally in, ladies and gentlemen. He's been in office for over 30 days. He's setting the tone, not just in the tech world, but many other worlds, ladies and gentlemen. He had Elon Musk. He's appointed. Now, these are the things that's going to affect the stock market as we move forward. You got Elon Musk with the Doge. He's eliminating government agencies, good or bad thing. That's a personal preference. But you need to understand, if jobs is going and jobs is not created, that's going to bring the economy down because it's less spending. So please pay attention to the maneuvers and the moves that Elon Musk and Donald Trump is making as we move forward. Hopefully this news puts you in position to be successful. You use it, you analyze it, and you do more research. Thank you guys for tuning in to this weekend shift with Strat.
Hey, that was awesome. That was a good clip. Who still got out here? Anybody? Put some ones in the chat if you're still here. Put some ones in the chat if you're still out here. We got some bonus time. We're going to be looking for some actionable signals using the StratSoldier Easy Setup Scanner. That is only in TrendSpider. If you're still here, put some ones in the chat. Let's see. Who we still got out here? We got, okay. Oh, okay, we got a lot more people in here. All right, we got, hey, everybody's still in here. All right, back up, Terry. I got Brent. I got Monocrat. Very cool. And then Patricia Bacon. I love that. I love that name. I love bacon. I'll tell you what. All right, cool. All right, so we're going to keep looking at some actionable signals. Here's my Strat Soldier Easy Setup Scanner. It is currently set for Strat Soldier Easy Setups. It's currently set for inside week, all right? It's called the Easy Setup Scanner. It's because a lot of these other ones, they have a, you know, they get complicated. All right, see all this stuff that needs to be, like, for this to be the 6-candle bullish roll, like there's the alligator hustle bearish. I mean, that sounds cool. I mean, I want the alligator hustle thing too. But I mean, there's a really, like, it's a lot of stuff in here, right? So, as you know, people have, you know, that's cool. Now I was like, I'm going to make I'm going to make a scanner that's easy to use and anybody can use it. And the only thing it looks for is the time frame and then actionable signals. Now, if you don't have that, you want this, you have TrendSpider, you want this, let me know. I'll send you the link. You can import it. And then the coolest thing is you can customize it for yourself if you want. You want to add more parameters to it, that's okay. But if you do just leave the imported thing in there, you can make a copy and change it. But you have to leave the imported one in there. And then when I change my scan from my side, where I'm at, yours automatically changes. And then Aaron Bailey was able to reconfirm that live on the show, so that's really cool. So it's already changed for you guys because I've already done the scan. I changed it from inside on the month to inside on the week, and this is based on the live candle. All right, so it's only looking for inside weeks on the week right now. So what you're gonna have to do is get your piece of paper or get you some notes. You can also make notes here in TrendSpider and just write down, all right, these are the ones I want, or put it in your weekly watch list. All right, and these are the ones I want. Those are the ones you're watching, because when the week starts, the scan's gonna keep looking for inside weeks on the current candle, and then you're like, well, how come all these other ones are there I saw over the weekend aren't there anymore? Right? So that explains that. CNC inside on the week, inside on the month, not touching it. Gross. We got 24 to look at. All right. AES, inside on the month, inside on the week. Gross. Extra, what's that called? Extra space storage, inside on the week, inside on the month. Not getting killed, but it could be possible 312 up, but I'm not gonna mess with it. Lows inside on the month, inside on the week. I'm starting to see a trend here. Lots of things inside on the month. AXON. All right, inside on the month, inside on the week. The reason why I'm skipping the ones that are inside of the month is because I want to see who the more aggressive participation group is. Remember, I talked about control, and I talk about that in the Strat trade checklist, or I talk about time frame continuity in there. We want to know who's more aggressive, the buyers or the sellers. Right now, if it's inside of the month, you don't know. All right, it could keep going. You know, for example, HCA could go 312 up. Because look at the days, look at the, you know, market flow, look at the, you know, all that stuff. But it's inside on the month, all right? So if you like that one, you can work it. I'm going to skip it, all right? KDP, inside on the month, inside on the week. AIZ, don't know what this is. Inside on the month, inside on the week. I'm skipping them. Oops, wrong way. All I'm doing is hitting the down button, all right? Inside on the week, inside on the month. Give me some good stuff. Juniper, inside on the week, inside on the month. Ooh, this is closer to taking out the highs, all right? Monster beverage, all right? I know some people, they don't never drink water. It's all Monster. So if you like this, you can work that, all right? Could be coming back down to the lows, but closer to taking out the highs on the month. So we'll see what they want to do there. Inside on the month and the week. Not seeing a lot of things I like here. All right, scanners are not the end all be all. They're just a tool. All right, so if you don't have scanners, let's just say you bought the ebook from Zero to Trading, you're like, I don't have scanners. It's okay. Okay, it's okay. Palantir. People were talking about Palantir. Someone said put Palantir in there. It is inside on the month, and that shooter goes in force below $79.41 on the month. So we'll see if they really want to kill Palantir. Whew. Woo. BDX inside on the month and week. eBay. Inside, ooh, a lot closer to taking out the highs. eBay's been getting their act together. It's inside on the week, inside on the month, and I said I was going to skip those, but it's a lot closer to taking out the highs. Possible 3-1-2 reversal back up on the week. We're almost done here. WB Walgreens coming off the lows on the month, not still inside on the month. All right, and then WBD. Sorry, this strat stuff will be supposed to be exciting, right? I need some more coffee. Oh, there's a little more in there. This is interesting because inside of the month and inside on the week, but I got this on the macro charts. Why? Because there's a hammer on the year. All right, if this gets above this gets above $12.90, you know, let's just say Warner Brothers gets their act together, they start making some good movies again, it gets above $12.70, you know, you could be in for some good times. All right, good times. Come on, man. When's the last time they had a really good movie? Batman. Come on now. It is two up on the. This is nice reversal right here on the quarter, right? 3-2 up, and then I was inside. So if you got in here at $8.96, you could be in that. Rob would be like, "Hey, that's a winning position. You're in it. Now let's see what they want to do. All right, let's see what they want to do." But right now, just waiting. Warner Brothers. All right, Warner Brothers. It is coming off the lows on the week on this broadening formation. Let's see what they want to do. Do they want to keep buying that thing? Someone said, give me some BBY. Give me some BBY. BBY. Best buy until you die. Let's see what happened here. All right, there you go. 2 down on the month, 2 down on the week. Best buy to the lows. Wow, geez.
Fatality.
I don't know. They said get my money out of that. Was that earnings? That might have been earnings because you got a really big drop right here. So that was probably earnings. I need to do some. We could probably turn that. We can turn that on here, but I'm not going to do it. That was probably earnings, and I was trying to recover on the daily chart. Someone said, give me some crisp. Give me some crisp. Inside of the month, inside on the week. No, inside of the month, hammer on the week. Trying to get back through this mother bar problem back here. Inside on the month, I'm not going to mess with it, but you can. If you want to trade this, if there's hammer on the week, if it trades above $45.71, you have a way in. The first target's $48. The second target's $55. Right? That's a way in. They need to uncouple this week, right? Yes. Ooh, someone like so. Kimura, I hope I'm saying that right. You got me on the big screen going, no, you said it wrong. Do they have to uncouple? Yes, uncoupling is a factor, yes, and that happens on the second Tuesday on the second hour of the day. All right. Of the month, all right? So second Tuesday of the month and the second hour of trading, all right? Then we'll have four separate time frames. Yes, good eyes. And I like that you know what's happening out here. That's good. I like that. Very good. You've been learning the strat correctly. So not a lot going on here. Let's go down to let's see what's going on. There actually any actionable signals on the broader averages. What's everybody else doing? UVXY, this is a fixed product. As the market goes to the lows and the volatility goes up, this is going to keep going up. So volatility is moving up. XLU with utilities to the lows. XRT retail continuing to get just murdered. When you see, I say this, when you see retail going to lows like this, start going to your favorite closing stores and look for some sales because it's happening. All right, it's happening. They're like, hey, you want some? I ain't gonna lie to you. Never. I went to Kohl's and I bought 2 pairs of Lee's, like Lee denim pants for like jeans, real nice jeans for $10 a piece. Man, Wow. I mean, when you see this, go to the store and get you some sales. That's a positive. But for the stock, no. Tech still moving to lows. You'll see XLK and QQQ pretty much trade the same because it's tech. All right, to the lows. XLE, where we're looking for some upside last week. It did trigger the hammer on the week, and then they just killed it. Ugh.
Finish him.
To the lows, but you can also see it just trading sideways on the month. Ugh, all stuck in this back here, right? June 2022, all stuck in that. Motherboard problems, faux show.
That's a motherboard issue.
All right, faux show. IBB, biotechs, hammer on the week, all stuck in this motherboard right here. Give me another one.
That's a motherboard issue.
All right, and then healthcare, cure something, would ya? Come on now. 2 up on the month. It is 2 up on the month. We got some buyers in here. We got some stuff in here. Let's put that on 2 up on the month list. 2 up on the month. And go look at ABBV. ABBV. All right. ABBV said, I don't care what the rest of the market's doing. All right. No actionable signal for next week, but it said, I don't care. All right. We're buying this now. We're buying it this week. We've been buying it on our days, all right, and every 60 it keeps going up. They're like, give me some more. Give me some more. That's what you want to look at, all right? She said, you said it right. All right, cool, thanks. Thanks. Can you repeat what you said about time frames and how to use them? Something about the 60s. Okay, let's just say ABBV. This is full time frame continuity to the upside, except for this guy right here. Why are you messing up my charts? Why are you messing up my demonstration? Anyway. Anytime all 4 of these time frames were the same color, that's full time frame continuity to the upside. All right, that you don't need any indicators to tell you this is going to the highs. They want to buy this. All right, we want each time frame to reconfirm what we're seeing on the monthly chart. That we want to know who's in control, the buyers or the sellers. We want to know what time frames are reconfirming each other. We want to know. The week, we want to look for actionable signals on the week that's going to reconfirm what we're seeing on the month, that they're buying healthcare stock or ABV. They're buying this. All right. We are looking, and then while the week is progressing, while the week is going on, we want to make sure, we want to watch these days and make sure the days are reconfirming what we're seeing on the week. And we want our 60-minute charts to reconfirm what we're seeing on the day, reconfirm what we're seeing on the week and the month. All right, that means the buyers are in control of the entire, time frame continuity, like the entire process sequence. Right, I used to say sequence. Right, the buyers are in control. There ain't no guessing. The money flow index is just reconfirming that, but I don't need that to let me know, hey, this is going to the highs. All right, this is going to the highs. Now, you will have times when there's conflict. Conflict happens when the 60-minute and the daily chart are 2 different colors. All right, let's just say they got what they wanted for the day, and now they're selling on the day and the 60s. All right, you got your daily and your 60 red. That's not the time to buy, but it's green on the month, green on the week. Yes, it is, but today they're selling it, and on these 60s they're selling it. Hold on. All right, that's a perfect example right here. Right here. That's why these crosshairs, look at these crosshairs lining up. Hopefully you can see that. All right. Give me a line, give me an arrow. Bam, right here on March 4th. Right. Well, it's green on the month, green on the week. I can just jump in, right? No, wait. Why? Because it's on March 4th. It was red on the day. Look at these 60s. Red, getting killed. All right. Getting killed. Oh, I'm just going to buy it up here with 214. It'll be fine. All the way down. Now you telling the wife or the girlfriend, it'll come back. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Then it finally does, and you're out of some hot water now. But you bought in on some silly stuff, and you just jumped in. We don't want that. We want to trade reversals. So you go, okay. This is what you do. All right. You go, all right. Monthly's green. Weekly's green. They're not buying it right now. I'm gonna wait. And then March 5th comes in. There's some buyers in here. Now, if you could have got it reversal in here somewhere, right? But the more probable and safer way to trade this would just wait. Just wait. So 2, 1, 2. I'm gonna blow this up. Let's blow this up for the kids in the back. It is hard to see. Put my strat labels on for the kids in the back. 2, 1, 2. Continuation up. All right. 2, 1, 2 reversal up actually because they took the price down on this. So 2, 1, 2 reversal back up right at 211.98. All right. 211.98. Now you're in for a 2, 1, 2 reversal back up. The magnitude's 215, but the two differences in what of the scenario I just talked about was, if you just got in at 214 right here, you held through some nasty situation. All right, you held through this nastiness. All right, but then the second situation, it did go back up. All right, the second situation is you saw this. I'm waiting. All right, the next, March 5th, you waited. All right, waiting for that reversal. The next day, March 6th, you're like, still didn't reverse. Come on, man, when's it gonna do it? And then Friday, when everything else was going to the lows, ABBV said, I don't care. Give me some more. All right, now hammer and force, 2, 1, 2 reversal back up. Now you're in at 211. And you're in at full time frame continuity to the upside, and you don't have to question that. You know that for a fact. And your daily and your 60 were the same. Or you always want your daily and the 60 to be the same. That lets you know that you are trading with control. All right, you're trading with the more aggressive participation group. All right, that's what I was talking about. Does that answer your question? You always want your daily and the 60 to be the same. And I talk about that in the Strat Camp webinar. All right. You want your daily and the 60 to be the same. I'm not seeing I'm not seeing a lot of actionable signals at all, guys, really, honestly. Let's look at S&P 100 index. We'll look at some, we're not going to look at all these, but we'll look at some. ABV, still good. Looking for some actionable signals on the week. That's old. Adobe, no. AMD to the lows. I mean, my goodness, it's below $100. Well, it was. Now it's up 131. All right. Let's go look at the insiders on AMD. All right, we got some people trying to buy in here since January and February. Not a lot, but they're trying to get in there, trying to get that thing to move. ABBV, yep. I already talked about it. I've been in since 181. Wow. 180. Let's go back to that. ABBV. ABV in since 180. All right. All right, 214. All right, that's how you trade it. That's good. Good job. Good job. Very good. You're welcome. He says that's what I was talking about. All right, Boeing. Oops, wrong one. Boeing. This one's for Erica out there. Boeing, doing nothing, going to the lows. She ain't gonna like that, but let's go to the lows. Land the plane. Fix your doors and windows. BMY, Bristol Myers. This is also on the macro chart, and it does not care. I don't care what the rest of the market's doing. We want some more. Why is it on there? Look at that. All right. Also on the quarterly charts, also on the yearly charts. All right. It is now 2-2 reversal back up on the year. As soon as it's there right now. All right. Trying to get back to this level of reclaim right here. The next target's $75. All right. So you did not miss the move. Anytime you're like, oh, I missed it. Oh, Strat Soldier, I missed it. You ain't miss it, man. All right, you ain't miss it. Just let's look at the quarterly. Let's look at the yearly. What's really happening? This is just starting. That's what this is saying. This is just starting. Merck. JJ says Merck. Let's see if Merck's doing the work. Let's see if Merck is doing the work. No. No, it is 3-2 down on the year, but trying to come back up. Let's on the quarter. Let's see what they want to do. Let's see how that closes, but definitely on the month. I know JJ knows this. He just asked me, so I'm talking about it. Ooh, Ooh, all right. Let's just say Merck just sits there and doesn't do nothing for the rest of the month. All right, now we still got a lot of month to go. It's the beginning. But let's just say don't do nothing. It don't do very, oh boy, daggone it. All right, money flow, there you go. All right, fixed. All right, so we do have a shooter on the week. Excuse me, shooter on the day. Dang it. There you go. Shooter on the day. No actionable signal on the week. But let's just say Merck sits there and does nothing for the month. All right. That's a potential 2-1-2 reversal back up. All right. I like this just because it's not just dying on the vine. All right. Merck has daily gap fill of $98. Anthony says, closed my BMY at 37% and got to learn how to hold. No, that's a winning position. Don't beat yourself up over a winning trade, all right? Because you're giving your brain two different signals, all right? A lot of people are like, oh man, I closed it at, I only got $200 out of that, man, I suck. And your brain's going, wait a minute, we just had a winning trade 6 months ago. You were mad that you couldn't make $50. Now we made $200 and you're mad. I guess we're still bad at this. You know what I mean? Where you can only build on success. All right, you can only build on success. So you go, heck yeah, I knew where I needed to be. I know we're supposed to be talking about Merck, but BMY, I knew where I needed to be. This is awesome. I just watched the weekend shift. This thing is 2-2 reversal back up on the year. I need to find a way to back in that sucker. All right, that's how you look at that. All right, Merck doing the work. JJ, why do you want to look at Merck? Let's see what JJ got to say about Merck. Because he knows the strat too. JJ learned the strat. I mean, he was there before the strat even started. Like he watched it get born. He watched the strat get born. Why you want to look at? I'll wait for JJ to put it in the chat. But why do you want to look at Merck? Lily, not doing a lot. To the lows. Mondelez to the highs. 2-2, 3-2 up on the. We'll put that 2 up on the month. Mondelez, that's your consumer staples. Very good. We'll put that on 2 up on the month. 2 up on the month watch list. McDonald's. We talked about McDonald's last week and it did it. All right, it was a little messy, but it did go to the highs. And 2 up on the month. McDonald's. The interesting thing about McDonald's is you need to remember that they own. They're also in the real estate, so they own a lot of property. All right, I think it's already 2 up on the month list. Yep, they own a lot of property, so it's a real estate thing too. They do other things. McDonald's and they just make burgers. Jodell says, "Love me some Mondelez." Merck. I don't know why JJ wants to look at Merck. I'm waiting on that. War Machines with Lockheed Martin. All right, 2-2 reversal back up on the month. Ooh, I might have to look at that next week. Look at that. Here's the price. All right, reconfirmed by the money flow index to the highs. Remember, this measures price and volume at the same time. They said, give me Lockheed Martin now. All right. Especially with all this indecision and we don't know what's going on with Ukraine and all this other stuff. Put that on the monthly watch list. We already talked about Meta. We already talked about Merck. Microsoft not doing a whole bunch. All right, it's not getting killed. You can see on the monthly chart, but it ain't doing a whole bunch. Yuck. I did tweet this out. Hold my beer. Microsoft was like to the highs, but they gave it all back. But yeah, it was just like, ooh yeah. You know, I gotta erase it. I gotta erase it. Knee. Oh, my knee. It is 2-1-2 reversal back up on the month and no actionable signal for the next week, but you are looking for a 3-2 up on the week. We'll put that on the monthly signals. Knee. People like looking at that for some reason. Nike. Is it the shoes? No, it's not the shoes. Oracle taking their money out of that. Oracle taking their money out. 2-1-2 reversal down. Excuse me, continuation down in the month. Oracle, they're taking their money out of that. RTX, you, me. What do you mean you? Is that a ticker? We mean you. RTX. You like that? You. Only certain people know that one. I done triggered somebody's ADD too. Somebody's ADHD got just triggered by that. 2 down on the, you know, we got a failed 2 on the month right now. And RTX, we got to see what they want to do here. All right. We do have some buyers in here on the daily chart, but let's see what they want to do. Right now, I would not touch it. QCOM. Hammer on the week on QCOM, but it's 2 down on the month. I mean, I'll take it. Let's take it. We'll put that on the watch list. QCOM. Not seeing a whole bunch. Starbucks. Oh, PayPal. PayPal hammer on the week. Now it is 2 down on the month. Well, so if this hammer goes in force on the week, that's going to be changing, you know, the direction of this price. All right. All right, if it goes above $71.57, the target's $77.57. All right, so we'll see what they want to do there. Put that on the weekly signals. T-Mobile, not really doing much. We talked enough about Tesla. Texas Instruments, man, there is nothing happening out here, people. Verizon to the highs. Good Lord. Wow. Verizon got their act together. They're like, all right. So you didn't miss the move. All right. On the week, there was no actionable signals, but all right, you can wait because the trend is up. Let's see what they want to do. Let's see. Verizon used to be somebody. $62.23. All right. See what they want to do. Walmart, Wally World, 2 down on the month, 2 to reversal down on the month, and red, of course. Wait on that. Wally World, XOM to the lows. Now would not call that a hammer. PayPal, talked about PayPal just now. Yes, you what? Is that a ticker? Hold on. He said yes. So let's see. Maybe it's a ticker. Clear, secure stock. All right. It is a ticker. All right. 2-2 reversal back up on the month and no actionable signal for next week. I don't know what this is, but it doesn't matter because it's the Strat is the Strat. So it doesn't matter if these guys just make coffee cups. I mean, like, look at these buyers here. We got some sellers. But the buyers say, gimme, clear, secure. Give it to me. All right, 2 up on the 2 reversal back up on the month. We'll put it on. We got to put it on 2 up on the month, and we got to put it on monthly signals. So let's see what they want to do here. We got to wait for a setup on the daily or the weekly to reconfirm what we're seeing on the month. And the target on the month is $27.61. Let's see if we can get it all the way back up to 38. All right. I don't know who these guys are, what they do, so you want to look that up, all right? But it used to be somebody. Used to be somebody at $65.56. All right. Cat Tractor. I'm going to give Cat Tractor to Pat Bacon. And and then that's it, because I'm starting to lose my voice. All this yelling. You yell for something. Yell about something for almost 2 hours. You come back to me and tell me that your voice is amazing. Hammer on the week. Cat Tractor hammer on the week, and it's outside week. So we'll see what they want to do there. Insiders, look at all this. They're like, give me Cat Tractor. Give it to me. Give it to me. All right. So Cat Tractor to not 2 up on the month list. Yep, weekly signals. All right, very good. All right. Cat Tractor. 8X Trades loves some Cat Tractor. That's gonna do it for me, man. I'm starting to lose it. I gotta drink some water and chill my vocal cords out. Not to sound like a prima donna or nothing like that, but I was tired, boss. Oh man, we went through a lot of good stuff. We went through a lot of actionable signals. I'm gonna refine that because I didn't clear out the ones from last week that really didn't work or did work or whatever. So I need to clear those out, and then I'll repost that on X. Evidently, it is officially x.com now. So we need to goodbye Twitter. Goodbye Twitter. You know. playing, yeah, that was a terrible rendition of Taps. I totally forgot the melody on that. I'm gonna go get a haircut. I'm gonna go figure out something to do on my Saturday. I hope you guys do too. Get to a point where you can close your laptop and chill. We trade the Strat now so we can just stare at charts for 8 hours a day and just, oh, what's the next thing gonna do? We trade the Strat so that we know, we can filter out the noise, we know what we need to do, and we know where we need to be. All right, this is the Strat Soldier for the weekend shift. Thank you so much for everybody who hung out for the bonus time. All right, and don't forget that that Strat Camp webinar on the 12th. If you know the Strat and you're good at it, hey, get somebody in there. Get somebody in there. Refer them. And then again, you look at that ebook From Zero to Trading. All right, and then once you're in there, you might be getting a discount on the execution course to get you started. All right, so go check that out. This is Strat Soldier for the weekend shift. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.